The American pickup truck market has always been a battlefield where loyalty, innovation, and raw capability decide the winners. For decades, Ford's F-150 has reigned as the undisputed king of trucks, leading sales charts, setting benchmarks for technology, and defining what a full-size pickup should be. But the arrival of the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado is shaking the ground beneath Dearborn. Behind closed doors, industry insiders report that Ford executives, including CEO Jim Farley himself, are growing increasingly concerned that the next-generation Silverado could disrupt F-150 sales in a way no competitor has managed in decades. This isn't just marketing hype. The 2026 Silverado represents a seismic leap forward for General Motors, blending cutting-edge electric and hybrid technologies with brutal towing power, advanced driver assist systems, and a bold design aimed squarely at Ford's most loyal customers. As one Detroit-based auto analyst put it, the Silverado is no longer just chasing the F-150. It's aiming to leapfrog it. To understand why Ford is on edge, we need to break down what makes the 2026 Silverado such a game-changer and why the F-150's dominance is suddenly at risk. The historical rivalry, F-150 versus Silverado. Before diving into the 2026 Silverado itself, it's worth revisiting the decades-long rivalry between these two titans of the truck world. Since its debut in 1948, the Ford F-Series has been America's best-selling vehicle for over 40 years. Chevrolet's Silverado, launched in 1999 as a successor to the CK Series, has consistently been Ford's most dangerous rival. Year after year, the sales race between the F-150 and Silverado has been fierce, often decided by a few tens of thousands of units. Ford traditionally held the edge thanks to relentless updates, a wide variety of trims, and a deep understanding of its customer base. The F-150 pioneered aluminum body panels to cut weight, introduced hybrid powertrains earlier than GM, and launched the all-electric Lightning before Chevy could bring its Silverado EV to market. But the next round of competition looks different. Automotive historian Daniel Chu explains, the traditional pickup buyer is changing. It's no longer just about raw towing or payload. Buyers want technology, efficiency, and luxury, and they're willing to switch brands if the package is right. This shift opens the door for Chevrolet to land a knockout blow. The 2026 Silverado. What we know. Chevrolet is preparing the 2026 Silverado as a clean-sheet redesign, a truck that blends the strengths of the current model with groundbreaking new technology. Early leaks and insider reports suggest several key areas where GM is betting big. 1. Powertrain innovation. The headline feature of the 2026 Silverado is its multi-powertrain strategy. GM is expected to offer next-gen gas and diesel engines, improved efficiency and power, including a rumored 6.2-liter V8 with updated cylinder deactivation for class-leading towing. Hybrid options. A full hybrid setup designed to deliver high torque at low RPM, competing directly with the F-150 Power Boost. Ultium-based electric Silverado, a refined version of the Silverado EV platform, boasting up to 500 miles of range on a single charge, tri-motor all-wheel drive, and fast-charging capabilities that leave Ford's Lightning scrambling. Industry analyst Sarah Martinez notes, GM's Ultium battery tech is the most flexible architecture in the market. By 2026, their range and charging speed will likely outpace Ford's Lightning by a significant margin. 2. Super Cruise and beyond. GM's Super Cruise hands-free driving system is already one of the best semi-autonomous systems in the world. The 2026 Silverado will debut an even more advanced version, rumored to include Ultra Cruise, capable of navigating city streets, lane changes, and complex highway interchanges without driver input. While Ford's Blue Cruise is competitive, Super Cruise consistently scores higher in independent testing for reliability and ease of use. As EV specialist James Cartwright observes, Ford may have been first with the Lightning, but GM is ahead on autonomy. Ultra Cruise could be the deciding factor for tech-savvy buyers. 3. Revolutionary interior spy photos show a cabin that rivals luxury SUVs, with a massive curved OLED display, advanced voice controls, and premium materials that put even the F-150 Platinum to shame. Chevrolet is clearly targeting high-margin luxury trims like Ford's Limited and King Ranch, where profit per unit is highest. Number 4. Design that turns heads. The 2026 Silverado is expected to feature a more aerodynamic body, aggressive lighting signatures, and a refreshed front fascia that gives it a commanding road presence. Early mock-ups suggest a wider stance and sleeker lines to reduce drag, improving both fuel economy and EV range. Why Ford is nervous? Ford's F-150 is not standing still. A mid-cycle refresh and updates to the F-150 Lightning are already in the works for 2025. But insiders at Ford's Dearborn headquarters admit that GM's aggressive strategy is forcing difficult decisions. One Ford product planner, speaking anonymously, revealed, "We know what GM is bringing to the table. The 2026 Silverado's hybrid and EV capabilities could outshine our next-generation Lightning. That's keeping executives awake at night." Ford CEO Jim Farley has publicly dismissed the threat, but his recent comments hint at concern. In a July earnings call, Farley emphasized Ford's need to move faster on electrification and software-defined vehicles, a not-so-subtle acknowledgement of GM's momentum. Expert insights: a shift in market dynamics. The arrival of the 2026 Silverado comes at a time of massive change in the truck market. Electrification is accelerating, hybrid demand is soaring, and buyers are demanding more technology than ever before. The EV battle. Ford's Lightning enjoyed an early lead in the electric truck race, but GM's Ultium platform is proving more scalable. Analyst Mark Fields, a former Ford CEO himself, explains, "Ford bet on speed to market, while GM bet on long-term flexibility. By 2026, GM's strategy may pay off with better range and lower costs." Hybrid demand surging. Hybrid trucks are the unexpected star of the segment. The F-150 Power Boost has been a success, but GM's upcoming hybrid system promises higher towing ratings and better real-world efficiency. Truck buyer and YouTube reviewer Chris Jacobs predicts the Silverado hybrid will be the sweet spot for buyers who want power without range anxiety. Ford will have to respond fast. Tech is a deciding factor. For decades, towing and payload numbers were the ultimate bragging rights. Now, advanced driver assist systems, over-the-air updates, and seamless smartphone integration matter just as much. GM's integration of Ultra Cruise and its new Ultifi software platform could give it a critical advantage with younger buyers. The F-150's counterattack. Ford is not sitting idle. The company is working on a next-generation battery chemistry for the Lightning, rumored to deliver 400-plus miles of range at a lower cost. A refreshed F-150 interior is also in development, featuring a larger infotainment screen and improved Blue Cruise capabilities. Moreover, Ford has a secret weapon: brand loyalty. According to a 2024 J.D. Power study, over 70% of F-150 owners replace their truck with another F-150. This loyalty has protected Ford from previous Silverado updates, but loyalty is not invincible. As automotive consultant Mike Levine warns, if GM can combine superior technology with aggressive pricing, even the most loyal Ford owners will start to question their next purchase. Pricing power and market strategy. Chevrolet is expected to price the 2026 Silverado strategically, undercutting comparable F-150 trims while offering more technology. GM's massive investment in battery production through its Ultium Cells joint venture gives it an edge in controlling EV costs, a critical factor as both companies race to offer profitable electric trucks. Ford, meanwhile, faces rising production costs and supply chain challenges, particularly with raw materials for next-generation batteries. This could leave Ford vulnerable if GM decides to engage in an aggressive price war. What it means for truck buyers. For consumers, the brewing Ford-Chevy war is nothing but good news. Competition drives innovation, and both companies are pushing the boundaries of what a pickup truck can do. Buyers in 2026 will have unprecedented choices: a fully electric Silverado with class-leading range, a hybrid F-150 with proven towing capability, luxury trims that rival German sedans in comfort. Truck journalist Alex Grant summarizes it best: "This is the golden age of pickups. Whether you bleed Ford Blue or Chevy Red, the next few years will deliver the most advanced, most capable trucks we've ever seen." The final word. Will the Silverado destroy F-150 sales? Will the 2026 Silverado truly destroy F-150 sales? The answer depends on how you define destruction. It's unlikely that Ford will lose its crown overnight. The F-150's deep customer base, nationwide dealer network, and iconic status provide a strong moat. However, if GM delivers on its promises, 500-mile EV range, next-gen hybrid powertrains, and ultra-cruise autonomy, the Silverado could significantly narrow the sales gap, perhaps even overtaking the F-150 in key regions like Texas, the heart of the pickup market. Automotive strategist Linda Park offers a measured view. This isn't about one truck beating another. It's about a shift in the balance of power. The 2026 Silverado has the potential to redefine the segment. If Ford doesn't move fast, GM could own the future of full-size pickups. Conclusion: the war for 2026 and beyond. The stakes have never been higher. The 2026 Chevrolet Silverado is not just another truck. It's a statement of intent from General Motors. With cutting-edge powertrains, luxury interiors, and next-level driver assistance, it represents the most serious challenge to the F-150's supremacy in decades. For Ford, the coming years will test its ability to innovate, adapt, and retain customer loyalty. For truck buyers, it's a thrilling time to be in the market. Whether you're Team Blue Oval or Team Bowtie, the next generation of pickups will deliver unprecedented power, efficiency, and technology. As the countdown to 2026 continues, one thing is clear. The battle between the Ford F-150 and the Chevrolet Silverado is far from over. But for the first time in a long time, Ford CEO has reason to panic.